Welcome. I'm Keith Locamp, Senior Director of Healthcare Industry Strategy at Workday. At our recent sixth annual Workday Healthcare Summit, we announced the 2020 winners of our Healthcare Innovation Awards. The awards celebrate the success and creativity of our healthcare customers and the impact they have on the rest of the broader Workday community. We announced winners across four categories: digital transformation, trailblazer, process innovation, and collaboration champion. We received so many great submissions, and each winner really excelled in their innovation. I'm excited to have Dana Parker, Corporate Director of Shared Services, and Kristen Raber, Corporate Director of Cloud Innovation Lab from Christiana Care, join me to celebrate their recognition as this year's Collaboration Champion winner. The Collaboration Champion Award is designed to recognize customers that have demonstrated the spirit of the Workday community by promoting the exchange of ideas, sharing solutions, and building a more active and engaged customer community. Welcome, Dana and Kristen, and congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Welcome.
Thank you.
So, Kristen, could you introduce yourself and then say a few words about Christiana Care?
Sure. I'm Kristen Raber. I am the Corporate Director of Cloud Innovation Lab. I also have the privilege of having been the original project manager when we implemented Workday. So I'm very proud of having the system in at Christiana Care. Christiana Care is, we're located in Delaware, but we support the surrounding areas of Pennsylvania, New Jersey, and Maryland as well. We are a 3-hospital system with a freestanding ED. We have been Most Wired designated for the past 4 years running, as well as a magnet hospital. And I guess most importantly, we have been live on Workday since 2014, and we're customer number 588.
Wow, 588, wow. Dana, could you introduce yourself and your role?
Sure. My name is Dana Parker, and I'm the Corporate Director of Shared Services.
Great. And so to kick us off, Dana, could you tell us a little bit about your submission and your innovation?
Absolutely. Our innovation is more around a strategic investment in innovation partners. And so, participation in the community, participation with organizations just like yourself, that's really where we wanted to invest our time and energy so that we can sort of participate in the future.
Great. And this category is a bit different and really kind of celebrates the involvement with the overall Workday community, how you're collaborating with Workday, how you're collaborating with other customers. Through this investment in innovation collaboration, what have been some of the benefits to your organization?
So I think one of the most unique and pieces or benefits is really how cyclical it is. So, we're investing in a community of organizations and people who have the opportunity within their own organizations to really think about how they can strategically move things forward and then share those ideas. And so sometimes you're on the receiving end and sometimes you're on the giving end. And so it's really nice just to participate in that type of program.
Yeah, I remember seeing one of the first times a number of years ago, you shared one of your shared solutions, a report you had created to the rest of the community, and people were able to take advantage and learn from some of the innovation that you worked on.
That's right. The magnet report.
Magnet report, yes.
Thank you.
And I think, Keith, what you're saying is, innovation, it didn't just happen over this past year, right?
Mm-hmm.
This has been an effort and a focus of our organization, ever since we started with Workday. We looked at this system because it was something different, and that we knew that it would give us a chance to rethink how we take care of our caregivers and how we run our business. And this year has just been just another year where we've been able to participate in so many ways, and I think that is that's sort of the uniqueness that we have with Workday in the relationship, is that we've been able to have a say, to get in there at the forefront of this work, whether it is involvement that we have in strategic groups, whether it is, the design partnerships that we've done. So we've done ones this year that with artificial intelligence in the Journal Insights. We did work with the Workday credentialing on Way 2 by Workday People analytics, we've just gotten that up. So it's that chance that we have to really be involved, not only with that strategic direction with Workday, but then also with the community itself. Dana's team in particular is really good about being out there in Workday community, doing brainstorms, being involved in user group meetings. We really look forward to that community interaction. I think as Dana says, we feed into it, but we get it back like tenfold.
Right. Yeah, and even though this is recognition for 2020, I feel like it's years of contributions that your team has made to building the community, to sharing, to contributing to building out our products as well. And so, Kristen, as you kind of look back, how has Workday sort of helped you achieve a lot of your goals?
So I think of it as sort of a different relationship, and we try to find these type of relationships with our other strategic partners and our core systems, right? It's those that are sort of willing to be at the forefront of our problems, and because those problems are never always the same, right? There are unique challenges that have come out this year that we never could have anticipated. It's the fact that we know that we can reach out and have that discussion and know that we're going to be heard and that somebody is going to be willing to work with us. It's not just that we're handing the system. It's that partnership. And, Dana, you probably want to add something as well.
Yeah, absolutely. So I think one of the pieces is Workday's investment in their community and how they're bringing groups of people like us together so that these things are possible and that all of these intelligent minds are able to come together and create a common future.
And it brings us together with people we wouldn't necessarily have that connection with, right? So it's easier for us to connect with our industry, but not so much outside of our industry. So being on, strategic groups that are bringing in some of your other customers from retail or travel or other areas gives us sort of a new perspective on our problems, because a lot of these problems, there's some that are very unique to healthcare, but there are some that definitely are not.
Yeah, and that's a great point. Is you've been able to collaborate with other healthcare providers, but customers really cross industries and helping to represent your needs, but also representing what is the best for Workday, the Workday community as a whole. So we really appreciate all that participation in helping to shape the future here at Workday. So as we look to kind of wrap this up, Kristen, any final thoughts to share with organizations embarking down this path?
I would say it's an investment, to have this type of relationship. You need to have an effort to do this and to be able to provide resources towards it, to bring your executives into the problems and to understand what other people are going through in other industries, how we can bring that into our own industry, understand how Workday can work with us to solve some of those problems. And I would say it's been such a unique year for us, and it's been something that's been not only extremely challenging in our industry, but challenging in our nation and challenging in our world. And I would say in the middle of that chaos, there is clarity of what we haven't done right, and there is opportunity in that. We've had to rethink how we do supply chain, how we take care of our patients, how we take care of our caregivers over the past year. And that is, those are lessons that we need to make sure that we bring forward. So when the chaos is over, when the battle is won next year sometime, keep going after those problems. Look to make this a better world. It takes an effort to do it, and it takes a commitment.
Great. Well, Kristen and Dana, this great feedback, great final advice as well. I've been amazed at the creativity of your team, particularly over the past 9 months of how you've been able to pivot, really support your caregivers, support your patients. Amazed to see how innovative you've been. So first off, thank you for sharing your story and for being a Workday customer. So congratulations again to Christiana Care on winning the Collaboration Champion Award.
Thank you. And
Thanks.
thanks Workday for being a partner with us. We appreciate it.